Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone that teach us well and will well, to the Akwa Kodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work and truth and sincerity. To God the four corners of the earth, and most respect unto the elect and those for the elect, sons and daughters of Yashala, that step in the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh, why Yahusha Mashiach, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. To this lesson, it's about the covet fields and take it by violence, okay? The Esau Edom, the so-called white man, covet other people's resources, man, okay? Oil, gold, whatever it is, they covet it, and they take it, they find a way to take it by violence and put great debts upon nations, right? Of people, especially third world countries, right? That the people of this country doesn't benefit from it, right? It's all a lies so that they can take over people's land, okay? That's Esau Edom acting up, okay, in a way that they're gonna benefit you and your country, and that was never the case, okay? And I got a video on Facebook, okay, to show you that Esau Edom that's that man that keep playing games out here, right? Let's play that video real quick.
We work many different ways.
This is former economic hitman describes our countries are control, and that's exactly what Esau have done toward the four corners of the earth. Because at the end of the day, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked, right? I'm gonna bring that scripture after, but that's the way Esau have done, man. Okay, and that's the Musa done. The Musa put him in power to control the resources of this earth, man. Okay.
But perhaps the most common is that we will identify a third world country that has resources our corporations covet, like oil.
Corporation, and once one thing my brother Aaron teach me, right? Make it known unto me, right? That's corporation, man. Corpse, that's a dead hand right there, right? Okay, that's a corpse, mean that's a dead man, okay? And what those corporations do to countries they enter, see, they put them to sleep, okay? They make him like a corpse, man, okay? It's like Babylon. America is known as a corporation, okay? That's a dead nation. The people in this nation is dead, man, okay? They put you to sleep out here, okay? And use the resources of those nations, man, to for those people to get ahead, okay? Because Esau in them, wherever it goes, wherever it went, okay, it been nothing but destruction, okay? And that's their playbook, and they're not gonna change. You see, the covet, and that's the word here. The covet fail and take it by violence, and that's Esau Edom for you. You're not talking about anyone else but Esau Edom.
And then arrange a huge loan to that country from the World Bank or one of its sisters. However, the money never goes to the country. Instead, it goes to our own corporations to build infrastructure projects in that country, power plants, highways, industrial parks, things that benefit a few rich people in that country, as well as our own corporations, but do not help the majority of the people at all. And yet the whole country, is left holding a huge debt. And it's such a huge debt they can't possibly repay it. So at some point, the economic hitmen go back and say, you owe us a lot of money, you can't repay your debts, so give us a pound of flesh. When I failed to bring them around, to get them to accept these loans, to get them to put their countries into servitude, then I knew that standing right behind me were what we call the jackals. These are people who overthrow governments or assassinate their leaders. And both Jaime Roldos of Ecuador and Omar Torrijos of Panama were assassinated by CIA-sponsored.
And that's the thing. Those people have
been jackals because
have been assassinated by FBI, CIA agents, right? And that's when you know that's Esau Edom, a clear ways of doing immoral and wicked things to those nations, man, okay? And I'm going to do some scriptures real quick. Let's go to Micah, right? So 2 verse 1. Actually 2 verse 1 in the KJV. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, Esau have done nothing but evil upon their beds, right? As soon as they wake up, that's all they do. Nothing but evil. They bring upon their beds, man. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Because we again, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? The Most High Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua give the earth unto the hand of the wicked, which is Esau Edom. And you have the power over this earth, and their covet fails and take it them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. That's exactly what Esau have done to what the four corners of the earth. Okay, nothing but oppress a man and his own heritage. Okay, where the people of these nations benefit nothing. Only a little small group of men benefited and get rich of that, right? That's exactly what Esau have done to the nation of Israel, you so-called black, Latinos, and American. And they've done nothing but oppressing other world countries, especially you so-called black, Latinos, and American, you speckle birds. Nothing but oppressing and violence against our people, man, especially in the Americas, right? And let's go to Proverbs 4. Proverbs 4 verse 16 KJV, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and they sleep and taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Esau Edom is always trying to find a way to make you fall, and their trap and their way of oppressing you. Okay, it's always nothing but a trap they set for those nations, man. Okay, to take advantage of those people are ignorance, right? Let's look at in the NLT. For evil people can sleep until they have done the evil deed for the day. They can rest until they cause someone to stumble. Okay? They eat the food of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. See? It's wickedness is that it's their food. Okay? And their philosophy is nothing but violence that come with it, man. That's why they call it democracy. That's why they bring democracy to what the four corners of the earth, because that's their way of violence. That's their way of wickedness, man. And that there's nothing gonna stop Esau Edom because he's a covetous man. Okay, I can do word of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushai, and the Lord abhor that man. Let's go to Psalm, okay, to show you like the Lord hate that man for that, man. Psalm chapter 10, verse 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh power? Why hidest thou thyself in time of trouble? The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. Let them be taken in their own device they have imagined. That's the device that Esau Edom have imagined in his mind, okay? His pride. Okay, he's a very pride man. Okay? For the wicked boasted of his hard desire and blessed the covetous. That's exactly what these people have done. They bless the covetous. Those corporations are covet resources, man, from the other nations. And Esau have go up there and bless them, man. Okay? They bless the corporation, man, to go up there and take people's land, people resources, man, gold, silver, oil, anything they can use. They want it, they see it, they want it, and they're gonna cover it, and they're gonna take it, man, and they're gonna use great violence against that, man. The wicked through the pride of his countenance, okay, for the wicked boasted of his hard desire, and bless the covetous whom the Lord abhor. The Lord despise those kind of people, and the Lord do abominable against those people. I mean, I've done those things, right? The wicked do to the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. God is not at all in all his thoughts. Okay, the Most High never caused their thoughts, man. Okay, when they do wickedness out here, man, they never develop a conscience. They never develop sympathy or empathy, right, for anyone, because it's nothing but greed in their mind and their heart, and they're not gonna stop, man, until the Most High put an end to those people. Okay, and that's exactly how they're gonna act. Okay, because it's in the power of their hand. Again, the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked, man. Okay. Let's start with verse 2 to 3. The wicked arrogantly hunt down the poor. Let them be caught in the evil they plan for others. And that's exactly what's happening to Babylon, man. They're getting caught in the evil plan they have for others, man. For they brag about their evil desire, they praise the greedy and curse the Lord. Okay? See, again, the word greedy, that's the word covetous, right? Covetous to mean greedy. They see something, they have to have it. And the Lord abhor this thing, man. Okay? And curse the Lord, whom the Lord abhorred. Okay? The wicked are too proud to seek the Most High. Yahweh, they seem to think that God is dead. In their mind, they think the God, the Mosiah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, is not going to do nothing out here. It doesn't exist in their mind, okay? That's how they convince themselves of those things, man, okay? Again, that's Esau for you. Let's go to Habakkuk, right? 2. Habakkuk 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land and of the city, and all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveted in evil covetousness to his house. That's Esau for again. They covet things to the house. Even the land they live in, they covet and take it, man. That he may sit and that may set his nest on the high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. They gather all those treasure, all those resources unto them, man, and they think that those treasure, those riches, that make them a great nation, gonna sustain them, man. But it's not. It's nothing that gonna bring you down faster, okay? Because Yahushua said, "I see Satan fall from heaven as lightning," and that's exactly Esau's gonna come down fast out here, okay? And Esau, again, verse 8, Esau has spoiled many nations, man. Okay? And for the violence of the land and for the city and all that dwell therein. That's Esau for. Esau have done nothing but violence on those land that he have conquered. Those are considered shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and that sin against thy soul. For the stones shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that builded a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. That's Esau for you. Woe to him that built a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. And everything Esau have done is anything by iniquity. Because you're not supposed to covet your neighbor's house, right? And that's exactly what Esau have done. Esau got they take that land. They got that land for a long time. But Esau keep going toward the four corners of the earth and take over land. Just to take over. While they got their own beautiful land that they have now, that got all kind of resources, man. But they seek someone else resources, man. Behold, it is not of Yahweh power of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, as the waters cover the sea. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth that bottle to him, and make him drunken also, that thou mayest look on the nakedness. Thou art filled with shameful glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall turn unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be in thy glory. Okay? Again, that's the man that's speaking right now is speaking of what Esau have done upon this earth, man. And that's a shameful spewing that is in his glory. It's all in his glory. This man is showing you Esau take over other countries, other third world countries, man, and make them suffer, and I call this thing and impoverish those nations, man. Esau have done nothing but impoverish those nations, nothing to help those nations, man. It was never in him to help those people, man. And that's exactly what the Lord cup gonna pass onto him, man. And that's why it's being revealed right now. It's being uncovered, okay? Everything is coming out that this man is wicked to the core. And he ain't gonna stop. And let's close with that scripture real quick. Let's go to Sirach. Society 19, verse 27. Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. That's Esau for you. Esau gonna do you mischief before you can even be aware of this thing, man. Okay? And that's why they use those nations, man. They give them predatory loan, okay? That they give those nations, man. And those nations didn't know that those loan was never, the way they said those loan will never be paid off, right? And you have to sell your nation, you have to sell your soul to them, man. And if for want of power to be hindered from sinning, yet when he find an opportunity, he will do evil. Okay? That's what they always want to find, an opportunity to do evil. Okay? That's exactly what Esau have done to what the four corners of the earth. and that's exactly what they continue to do. Nothing but evil they have done, man. Okay, let's get to that scripture. Let's go to Sirach too. Sirach chapter 10. Sirach chapter 10, verse 7. Pride is hateful before the Most High, and men, and by both do one commit iniquity. And Esau's not got nothing but pride out here. And that's why it's the men of sin out here, the men of perdition, because of unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. Esau have done nothing but unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit. They have all the riches they have on this earth is by deceit. It's by unrighteous dealing, injuries, and I've done a lot of violence against our nation of people, right? While is earth and ashes pride, there's no more wicked thing than a covetous man. And Esau, not no one is more wicked than Esau Edom and be a covetous man. For such one set his own soul for to sell, because while I leave it, it casts away his bowels. Okay, Esau Edom will do anything. Okay, to I call this thing Esau Edom anything to make a buck, and that's greed, that's covetousness, and that's why this man gotta go. The fishes called it all a long disease, and he that is a day king tomorrow shall die. And that's exactly what Esau gonna done. Gonna be the Lord gonna do with Esau. He's gonna destroy that man, and the Lord gonna send his own begotten son Yahushua Mashiach, that physician, to cure that long disease. Esau for 500 years have done nothing but bring hell upon this earth, man. Okay, and that's what Yahushua gonna come and cut down that disease, that virus, which Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And with that, I hope everybody is edified. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us will well and will well, to the Akwakudash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in how is and bow is doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom.